Hey guys, in this video I am going to help you to learn a lot of awesome things in HTML. Okay, so let's open our code editor. So in my case I am using Microsoft VS Code and Firefox browser to see our output. Okay, so firstly let's download a image from Google to use as a favicon to our web page. Okay, no, don't worry, I'm going to tell you in a while that what is favicon. Let's firstly download this image to our local computer. Okay, so I will just download this image. Okay, let's download this image to our local computer. Okay, so now let's give it a name. So I will rename it fab.png. Okay, so whatever format you can use, png, jpg, it does not matter. Okay, so firstly let's crop this big image to our ms paint. Okay, so you can use any photo editor to resize the image. So now I will set it size to 16 into 16 pixel. So why 16 into 16 pixel? Because if you use this bigger image as a favicon on your web page, it does not support. So for that I'm going to change the percent into pixel and unlock the layer. Okay, and set to 16 into 16 pixel. Okay, so let's give it to 16 pixel. Okay, now save it. Okay, the image is cropped like a dot to our ms paint. So let's first save this image to our folder. Okay, save as png. I will save this image as a png, not jpg, not any other format. I will save it as a png. Okay, so let's save this, and now I am going to set this image as a favicon to our web page. So let's first open the image to our code editor. So where I save it on download. So there are two images, and now I'm going to select the small image. Okay, so I just drag and drop the image to our workspace area. Okay, now I am going to set the image path to our head section. Okay, so if I do not set the image path to our head section, it does not work because it's for browser, not for user. Okay, so which code is for browser or which code is for user, it does not matter. I have shown you to my previous tutorial, so just watch them all and learn what is browser and what is all the things. I don't need to say. So let's firstly change style sheet to fabric icon, because we are not going to link a style sheet, we are going to link a icon. Okay, so let's give it change the name as icon, and now let's set the path. Okay, so as you can see guys, the image is on our workspace, it is not inside folder. So I just directly set the path without using any dot operator, right? Okay, so now I will just open our Firefox browser to see our live, so to see our output. So now let's open our live server. Okay, so let's right click and let's open it. So voiceover might be mismatched because I'm voicing over later. Okay, so no problem. So let's see where the image is set. So on the top bar, as you can see, the image we just downloaded from Google is set as a icon to our web page. Okay, a lot of website, I don't need to say, a lot of website you see that this type of icon is there. Okay, so now let's our code editor again, and now I'm going to remove the all code, and let's teach you what is unordered list and ordered list. Okay, so firstly now let's remove our code. Okay, let's remove our all code and Now I'm going to set another list to our web page. So as you can see, our web page is clean because I have removed the all code. Okay, so now I'm going to set another list to our web page. So what is another list? Let's write the code and I am explaining you. Okay, so what is another list? Another list is a list type, style type that we use for creating our menu. Okay, so let's make some list here. So to use another list you have to follow this syntax, ul ul, and inside the ul we have to set li. Okay, so don't worry if you can understand what I'm teaching, just follow the tutorial and watch 3 to 4 times. So if you do this you will automatically learn. Okay, so if you are beginner you will struggle a lot because coding is not easy, coding is a hard thing, so that's why the company will give you high revenue. Okay, so let's set name, about, homepage, about us, and contact us, and blah blah blah. Okay, I'm not going to say all the things. I just watch the tutorial and understand, and imagine and understand, and you have to follow one teacher, one mentor. You can, it can be anything, it can be any channel. Okay, so I just rename it and I'm going to open this live server. So as you can see on browser there is a list, and in the left side there is some bullet point. Okay, so we can control or remove the bullet point from our web page. So don't worry, this is not the list. When we will learn css and all the programming language to build a good website, then you will understand. So now firstly remove our bullet point from our website. Okay, so for this we have to use uh, internal style. Okay, so for this we have to write style tag. Let's write it. Okay, so inside this tag we have to catch our ul tag, close curly braces, and let's catch the code list style type as a none. So now I give it list style type as a none, so it will remove the bullet point from our web page. Okay, so what is list style type? List style type means the type of your list. Okay, how the list will shown on a web page. Okay, so open the browser. Let's open the browser and see what is list style type. Okay, so as you can see guys that the bullet point is gone. Now we can set this menu item to our web page as horizontal. No, I'm not going to show you horizontal because it will be really advanced tutorial. So okay, now I am going to customize the list style type in a few moments. So if I change none to something else like none to disk, then you will see the changes on our web browser because we are using live server here. Okay, so as you can see guys that the list is uh, became like it was before. Okay, so I'll change it this to something else like circle, and let's see how the circle works on our web page. So as you can see guys there are lots of list style type is showing here. You can use anything, and you can just set it to your web page. So I will open web browser, and now you see that this disk is gone and bullet point is gone. Now it sends to circle, bullet point to circle. Okay, okay, okay guys, now I'm going to show you something else. Okay, so I just roll back to our code editor, and now I'm going to remove all the another list that we just learned. Okay, so let's remove it. Okay, so now I'm going to show you something else, that is order list. Okay, so what is order list? Order list is nothing. When you create a product, like you are selling some product to your website, and then you can use this order list. there. Okay. So the syntax is same, like you have to just change OL to UL and UL to OL, and all the things are the same. Okay, so let's give this to name again, rename again, and now I'm going to rename it something else. Okay, so like home, about us, contact us, and many more. So let's give it. What should I give? What should I give? I can't remember right now. So let's give it a services. Okay, and let's the five number five. I will give it something else. Location. Okay, you can you never know that on a site set location. No, because I'm just giving you example here. Okay, so that's why I'm choosing location. Okay, okay. And number six, I just give it terms and condition. Okay, okay. Now let's get back to browser, and the browser is showing something else. Okay, so as you can see, guys, the list style type is changed. The list is same as before, but the list style type is changed, like alphabet to Roman number, or 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, no problem. And now get back to the code editor, and now I'm going to teach you something else. Okay, so this is called order list. So you can control order list like before, like we just controlled UL tag, and you have to follow the same rule, that is OL and list style type. Okay, so let's write the code. List style type, and it's set to something else. So if you set to disk it will work, no problem, but this is not the right way, because if I use this kind of things, SEO might be so when you will SEO your website will not get on sharp rank. So as you can see, guys, the list style type is changed to number to letter, like 1 2 3 4 5 to A B C D E. So in this way you can control UL and OL. UL means unordered list, OL means order list. Okay, okay. So now I am going to teach you something else. Okay, so one thing I have to tell you, guys, that if you can understand our code, if you understand my tutorial, so just where you just get stuck, so just search the term to YouTube, and YouTube will suggest me about that tutorial, or you can follow my playlist, no problem. I just uploaded it video, uploaded some video about HTML. So now I am going to just show you something else. Okay, let's see. Okay, guys, so far we have learned a lot of things, and now I'm going to show you what is block level element and what is inline element. Okay, so let's create a div here, two div, and let's I will show you what is block level element and what is inline element. So I just created a div, and now I'm going to create an inline element, that is image tag. So div is a block level element and image is a inline element. So let's launch our website to our browser, and I will show you what is inline and what is block. So we have to mention the path here. So I just shown you on our project directory, and let's tile it first, and then I will open what is block level element and what is inline element. Okay, okay. So now I'm going to style the div. So write some code. Let's give it a width. No, I don't need to give it a width, because width is by default take a block level element 100%. So that's why I'm going to set it a height. Okay, so let's I just open the browser, and as you can see that there is a text is block, and underneath the text we have an image. Okay, so firstly let's style the div. So give it a height, so that is 400 pixel. I will give it to 40 pixel. Height will be 40 pixel, and color I will give it to red. Okay. Okay. Okay guys, so 40 pixel is really small, so I will change it later. So as you can see guys, the mark I am showing here, this is called block level elements because it takes the whole space. It just take the whole place horizontally, right? So for this is called block level element. So I hope you have understand what is block level element and what is inline element. Okay. Okay. So what is block level element? Block level element takes whole space, and let's open code editor and let's create another div here. Okay, so let's give it a name, second div. Okay. Okay, I just gave it a name, second div, and I will take a class of it because if I just target the div, so it could be difficult to teach you what is block and what is inline. So as far I know that you have understand what is block level and what is inline element. Okay. So now I'm going to catch our class here, and the here is getting some problem because the problem is we cannot write letter here. Okay. So as you can see that there is some red underline underneath our code. Okay. So we have to change one to something else. Okay. So firstly let's first change our class name. Okay. So class name I will give here like div.to. Okay, so we have to change it to our style, div.to. Okay, now you will see a magic on our web browser. Now let's give it a background color. So background color I will choose green, and now let's open our web page. Okay guys, I have done some mistake here, so the code is not showing here because where is the problem, I don't know. Oh huh, I just gave it a class, so I have to use dot operator. So to catch our class we have to give dot operator. Okay. Okay guys, so now I will show that what is inline and what is block again. Okay. So these two div, red div and green div, is called block level element because it takes whole width, whole horizontal space, and the image is a inline element. How we can understand inline element? So first let's take the same image to our code. Okay. So let's open code editor, and now I will take another img tag. So one thing I have to tell you that img tag is a self-closing tag. You don't need to close it. Okay. So let's open it, untitled that jpg same, and as you can see guys, the two images is side by side. So that's why we call it inline element. So you can change their property or property value like block level to inline, inline to block level. So this is not the part of this video because this is the css part. So for your understanding, I will teach you now that how to change inline to block level and block level to inline element. Okay. Okay. So if it was block level element, the image should be shown underneath by the first image. I just shown you guys. One thing I have to tell you that voiceover is mismatch because the problem is nothing. Problem is I recorded the video. Okay, I'll talk it later. So I just catch img tag here. img tag here, and let's give it a display property to block. Okay, okay, display property to block. Okay, so as you can see guys, that the two images stack one after another, so that's why we call it block level element. And if I inspect it, and you can see that what is block and what is inline very clearly. So this code is nothing but is, do not focus on this code, because this is our extension live server code. And as you can see on the style rule, that display is block, display is block. On the style rule, the display is what? On the style rule, display is block. So I am showing you here one thing, that is the display type is block. So we can change it from here. If I give it a name to inline, so it's again showing side by side the two image. Okay, so if I refresh the browser, the web page will be gone, because it is not permanent. We are just changing it from our inspect element tool. Okay, so now I'm going to teach you something else. So that is how to copy this red code, how to copy this red bracket code. Okay, okay guys, now I will teach you how to create table on our HTML web page. No, I am not going to teach you the colorful table or just big project table. I will just teach you here, that is a small little table how we can create in our web page. Okay, so for this we have to take some tr tag, and inside the tr tag we have to take td tag. Don't worry what is td and what is tr, I will explain you now in a second, in a minute. And just change the table data to name, role, and blah blah blah. Just watch the tutorial, don't hurry, because program is not a hurry field, because if you do hurry, you will miss something else. You will table data and table row this code, because if I write is in our hand, so this will be really problem, because time consuming. Actually the video is get really long, 22 minutes. So I will just copy paste it again and again, and it will save our time. Okay, so let's change the name to Raj, and role change. So I'm just going to cut down this part, and let's continue later. Okay, okay guys, I just managed the code, and as you can see guys on the browser, the table is really messy. Okay, so I have to firstly close the inspect element, and now that the table is like, looks like something not a table, because there is no border, there is no margin, there is no padding. Okay, so the table looks like really daunting, so we don't need it. So that's why we will give it a border and a margin. So now let's show you what is row and what is column to our table. Okay, so let's understand. So this is called column. Column is vertical, this is called column. Okay, and this is called row. Okay, I hope you understand what is row and what is column. Okay, it's really simple, so there is no need to get panic. Okay guys, now I'm going to just style our table. Okay guys, let's create a style tag, and we are going to style our table. Okay, so just catch tr and td and give it a border. Okay, so I'm just going to set a border to it, like 2 pixel solid red. Sorry guys, 2 pixel solid red. Okay, and now as you can see guys, the table is bounded by some border. Okay, so the here is a problem. The problem is the border is double. Okay, so we don't need it. We do not need the double border to our table. Okay, okay guys, we do not need a double border to our table. So to fix this, we have to use something else, some code. As you can see guys, that there was a problem, and now I'm going to give it a border. So border collapse property. Okay, so if I write this code here, border collapse, so you will see the changes. Okay guys, I have done some mistake here, so we do not need to give border collapse to our table td. Just I have mistake the selector, so we have to write td. We have to firstly let's say catch tr and let's catch td. Okay, so now I'm going to just give it border collapse to collapse. Okay, so last page firstly define 2 pixel solid border. Okay, and now it will showing that the border is collapse. Okay guys, okay guys, so now, so guys, my voiceover is something mismatch here because I'm voiceovering later, and I just voiceover when I was recording, but there was some problem. That's why I am recording voiceovering later. So if you watch the tutorial again and again, so you will see the magic, and you will understand. Okay, okay. So now I'm going to give it a padding like tr and td. So let's give it 40 pixel padding, and let's see the changes. Okay. Okay, so let's head back to the browser, and as you can see, the table is really bigger. The table is really bigger. It is not that was before. Okay, so as you can see guys, all the rows and column got some padding to our table, and now I am going to show you something else. Okay, okay guys, now I am going to show you iframe property, iframe tag. Okay, so what is iframe? Iframe is a tag. If you use this tag, then you can use your embedded YouTube video or a website to your website. Like you have a website and you want to visit another website. So let's get back to the tutorial. So for this you have to take iframe tag, and what I'm doing, just do the same. So I'm writing my website here, https://www.amezbazaar.com. Okay, and let's see the output. Okay, so let's give a width. Okay, so firstly let's see the output. So as you can see guys, the one website is displaying here. So this is not a website, this is a blog. I just written some post, and I just close this website, and I'm just showing you here amezbazaar.com. Okay, amezbazaar.com. so now let's give it a width. Let's give it a width like 500 pixel. Okay, okay, so as you can see, the website is little bigger than the previous one. Okay, so let's make it more bigger. So let's give it a like, let's set it a height first, 500 pixel. Okay, so let's get back to the browser, and as you can see, my blog amezbazaar.com is showing here. Okay, amezbazaar.com. so this is my hobby guys. I am really passionate to writing blog and also write some code. So this website I just posted something, and I just close it. So as you can see guys, you can control, you can just scroll the original website to our website. We can embed it to our website. Okay guys, so that's it for today's tutorial. I hope you have enjoyed it, and if you want to learn more about HTML, CSS, PHP web developer, full stack developer, you can follow my channel. Okay, so guys, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.